Hey there friends, here we are for another weekly grocery haul and meal plan. We are back to our regular usual schedule, no husband hauls this week. So we are at Aldi and we are going to do our shopping. I'm probably going to have to go over to Wegmans, which is right across the street, for a couple things that Aldi doesn't have. Wegmans is a regional grocery chain if you have never been to one or are familiar with it. This week I have to do a little bit of heavier shopping just because I'm pretty light on supplies in my pantry, so it might be a little bit of a bigger haul for me, but I'm trying to keep the costs down still this week because, you know, Christmas is right around the corner and we want to make sure we all have a good Christmas here. So if you're ready to go shopping, I'm ready to go shopping. Let's do it. Okay, here we are. We are back from both Aldi and Wegmans, and I kind of have them intermingled here, so I will let you know what I got from Aldi and what I got from Wegmans. My Aldi this week was pretty barren. Let me know in the comments, how did your Aldi look this week? But the produce was, it was so empty. It was crazy. I couldn't even find broccoli at Wegmans either, like not even frozen broccoli. The whole town is out of broccoli. I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, let's get right into it. Starting over here at our produce like we usually do. And I got a head of cauliflower. I'm gonna use this to make like some cauliflower mash. And I might have extra, I might do like cauliflower rice or something like that too. Spaghetti squash, I grabbed one of these. I'm gonna use these for a dinner as well. They were on sale. I grabbed one bulb of garlic. This is from Wegmans because I just forgot to grab it when I was at Aldi. I'm not sure they even had it, but even if they didn't, I still had to get it from there. A bag of carrots. I'm gonna use these, I'm making soups. And then over here, I have these squeezes for my son in just assorted flavors. These are great because they're organic and they're super easy for him to eat by himself. And it's so I can make sure he gets all his fruits and veggies because he's a picky little bug. And then I have a package of the Baby Bella mushrooms. I'm using these for a lot of dishes. I love mushrooms. I have here, this is also from Wegmans because Aldi doesn't carry parsley, fresh parsley. This is just the Italian flat leaf parsley, and I grabbed a bunch of this from Wegmans. A bag of onions because I am out of onions. I use onions a lot, especially in the winter time with soups and things like that. So I love to use onions. We have 2 bunches of bananas here. And I think that does it for the produce. Sliding right behind the produce, I have from Wegmans here the organic unsweetened silk soy milk for my son. And I also grabbed 2 bottles. You can see they're 2 liters. One is a Diet Lemon Lime Soda like Sprite, and the other is Diet Dr. W, which is like Dr. Pepper. And then here, oh, blueberries. Did I say blueberries? I didn't say blueberries. We have a package of blueberries because blueberries are delicious, and I'm gonna see if I can maybe blend them up with some yogurt for my son. I bought like the little squeeze pouches that are similar to this, and I'm gonna try doing some like homemade ones because it'll be cheaper in the long run. So I'm gonna experiment with that and see how he likes it. Sliding over, I grabbed some cheeses, American cheese. I have some Parmesan cheese, and I also grabbed some sliced Swiss. This is going to be for my husband so he can make sandwiches to take to work with him. And then behind that, these are so cute. These were in Aldi Find this week. They had a whole bunch of different Disney books like this. They had, you know, the Sorcerer's Apprentice. They had the Jungle Book. They had Pinocchio. They had the Lion King. They had all different kinds. So for my son, I grabbed 101 Dalmatians and Alice in Wonderland. And then right here, I also have some Greek yogurt, again, because I'm going to try to blend that up with some fruit. Sliding over the K-Cups, we got the dark roast K-Cups. Again, these my husband takes to work. Behind that, I have some heavy whipping cream. This is going to be used in some soups as well. And right here, this is from Wegmans. It's just the Old Spice body wash for my husband because he was running low, so I grabbed one of these and it was on sale, so that is what we went with. Go-Gurts. I grabbed these Go-Gurts. Aldi was out of their version of the Go-Gurts. They're called Moo Tubes, so I had to grab Go-Gurts from Wegmans. These are just the strawberry flavors. But yeah, I grabbed these because, you know, it's spare just in case my son doesn't like the homemade yogurt concoction that I'm gonna try to make him eat. And over here, chocolate chip waffles. I grabbed these because I forgot to grab them again from Aldi, but they're roughly the same price at Wegmans anyways. I noticed they went up just a little bit, but yeah. I grabbed some waffles for my son just to keep them in the freezer. And then behind that, these are also from Wegmans because they have the Wegmans label on them. I have a white cooking wine because I'm out of that. I use this a lot. I like to add that flavor to dishes. And then I also grabbed a sherry cooking wine. This is going to be for a seafood bisque I'm going to make. I love the flavor of sherry and the seafood bisque together. So I grabbed one of those so I could really have that deeper, rich flavor with the soup. Next to that, this was literally the last jar of Alfredo sauce at my Aldi. So this, I didn't have any options other than that. They usually have like the 4 cheese and they have a couple flavors, but this looks like just the original. It was the last one, so I wasn't being picky. Peanut butter, the natural peanut butter. I buy this once a week to once every other week. My husband and my son both eat this almost every single day. And then mayonnaise. I needed mayonnaise, so I grabbed it. They only had like 4 of these ones left. They never, my Aldi at least, never has the olive oil mayonnaise very often, so I did grab 2 of them just so that I would have it for next time. The last time I grabbed one and it ran out, and then I could not find it for, I'm not even kidding you, 3 months. So I grabbed 2 this time. And then in front of that, this I got from Wegmans. It is the Sweet Baby Ray's Honey Mustard because Aldi was all out of their honey mustard, so I went ahead and I grabbed this one instead for the alternative. Next to that, I was also out of olive oil this week. And normally I buy like the California brand olive oil, but that one is really pricey, so I figured that I would go ahead and try Aldi's specially selected, the extra virgin olive oil. It says it's a product of Italy. Normally I buy the ones that say first cold press on them. This one I have not, it does not say it specifically, but if you do a quick Google, there seems to be pretty good reviews on it, so I'm willing to give it a try. Let me know down in the comments if you know anything about Aldi's extra virgin olive oil, that one in particular, because I'm curious if it is 100% olive oil and not like the blends. So sliding over next to that just a little bit, got this from Wegmans, coriander, because Aldi does not carry coriander to my knowledge. I've never seen it there. So I had to grab some of this. I like to use this a lot. I make a lot of like Mediterranean flavors, Lebanese flavors, and I even put it in, you know, like Hispanic influenced foods. Ground cumin, I needed that as well because I was out. I had to get the organic from Aldi because they didn't have just the regular one that has like the red cap like this. So I went ahead and grabbed the organic. It was, again, literally the last one there. And some onion powder. They had a ton of onion powder this week. Next to that, I grabbed 4 cans of the skipjack tuna. I like this one a lot better than the chunk light tuna. It's just a personal preference because usually there's just more like, it's more like a steak inside and less just like little flakes and pieces. More of like the albacore, but not albacore. I don't know. I like that one. It's just a personal preference. And here, I grabbed a kielbasa. This is the Polska kielbasa. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. And I grabbed this. This is going to go in a soup as well. And I mentioned I'm making a seafood bisque, so of course we need some seafood. I have the medium shrimp, the raw shrimp, as well as the imitation crab meat. This is the flake style. Sliding down here, Aldi had a really good sale on this ground beef. It was like $10.99. Normally it's about $15, at least here in New York. So I definitely wanted to grab one of these, and I will be absolutely making meals in the next couple weeks with that. Here, I grabbed the smoked honey turkey breast for my husband to take to work, make sandwiches with that Swiss cheese. Behind that, I grabbed these cornichons. They're the German style pickles, and they got some herbs and stuff in them. They look really good. I haven't tried these yet, but these were over with the like charcuterie section. And so were these, the herb cheese stuffed peppers. I got these one time. I can't remember if I got the garlic ones or if I got the herb ones last time. I'll have to go watch my own video, but I liked them. They were just a little bit salty, so I will warn you, but these are really good, like if you put them with a piece of crostini or, you know, something that's less salty to kind of balance that out. And then we have some bread. Aldi was out of the normal whole wheat bread that I buy. They were out, like their bread was almost entirely empty aside from the split top wheat. They had a couple of the rye, and they had like the white bread that is in like the same bag. So I went for the split top wheat this week. And then I also grabbed the rye for my husband because it's, you know, a little bit bigger piece of bread. And behind that, they had a caramel apple trail mix. And I will eat this definitely. There's like little cookie pieces, so my son will probably eat those as well. They had these on clearance over in their Aldi Finds section. They also had a pumpkin spice and they had a candy corn one as well. So I grabbed the caramel apple. Back here we have our usual chicken nuggets just to keep around. And then we have a couple snacks for my son mostly, but my husband and I eat them too, I'm not even gonna lie. So we got the turtles. These are the extra cheddar. My son really likes the extra cheddar ones. I mean, who doesn't? And then over here we have like the vanilla cookies. This was the last box of these as well. So I grabbed the little vanilla cookies. These are the pre-packaged one. I like that because it just makes it a little easier and manageable for him. And then we also here have the club crackers. We're going through those. Whoa! We've been going through these pretty often lately. And then last but not least, here, Aldi has started to bring out, you know, all their Christmas stuff, and they have these boxed candles. They have a couple different flavors, and they're really cute. Like, look how adorable this is. They come in that box. They come in this adorable little candle holder, and they smell awesome. This one is a hot buttered rum, and it smells delicious. Like, I just want to eat it. But that is it for this week's grocery haul, and if you need some meal plan inspiration, why don't you please stick around? I have that coming for you right now. Okay, here is our weekly meal plan for this week. And breakfast, we have our usual waffles. I have two kinds. I have the plain and I have the chocolate chip that I bought. And we can also do peanut butter toast instead. And I'll serve that with a banana, or I also have those blueberries. For lunch, we can make a couple different sandwiches. I have tuna, we can do tuna and cheese, peanut butter and jelly, or turkey and Swiss this week. And I will serve that to my son with a squeeze or one of those Go-Gurts. And then for our dinners, on Monday, I'm gonna make that seafood bisque with some of the cream and the shrimp, the crab meat, and that sherry and some vegetables and stuff, and we'll make the seafood bisque out of that. Tuesday, I'll do some seitan steaks, and I will make some cauliflower mash. It's like, you know, mashed potatoes, but with cauliflower instead of potatoes. So if you are doing a keto or low carb diet, that is a really awesome alternative. Wednesday, I'm gonna do just our regular spaghetti with meatballs, and I will use Alfredo, probably about half the jar of Alfredo because I plan on using it for another dinner. Thursday, I'm gonna make a zuppa Toscana soup. If you're familiar with the one at Olive Garden, this is basically just a copycat recipe of that. So with the sausage, don't mind the shrieking. So this has the sausage and the kale and some potatoes and a little bit of cream and all that. So zuppa Toscana is one of my favorite soups. Friday, I will be making chicken Alfredo. I have a couple of the chicken thighs in my freezer from like 2 weeks ago. So I will be making chicken Alfredo, and I will serve it up with some like sauteed mushrooms and also with spaghetti squash instead of regular spaghetti. Saturday, we're having a family dinner. My in-laws are coming in from out of state, so we are just gonna go over to my brother-in-law's house and we are going to have a dinner together, so I don't really need to plan anything for that. And then Sunday, finally, I'm going to do like a seitan stir fry with garlic sauce, and I am also probably gonna serve that up with some rice just to fill out that meal. And I'll probably use some of the cauliflower too, because I probably won't use it all for this. But that is it for this week's grocery haul and meal plan. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Bye!